Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to help you improve your on-the-rise forehand with 3 simple tips. Here's the first tip. Crowd the bounce, meaning if the ball is going to land here, you need to stand right next to it. If the ball is going to land over here, you need to stand right next to it. Don't move back away from the bounce, but rather stand right next to the bounce. Now, the ball will bounce a little bit out in front of you, but you got the idea. What most players do is when the ball bounces deep, they move back. And that allows the ball to then bounce back up over your head. And sometimes the ball, you can't even hit it because it bounces over the fence, or the ball hits the back fence and you can't touch it, or it's way above your head. So don't move away from the bounce, but rather stand right where the ball is going to bounce, because it doesn't matter how high the ball is. When it bounces, it's low. So stay where the bounce is so you can hit the ball when it's low right off the bounce. Here's the second idea. And it's about matching the path of the ball, or the flight of the ball, with your racket. So check this out. Notice if I zoom in here, I can take the racket straight across and there's the ball. Well, we go a little farther. I'm dropping with the ball. Keep going. There it is again. I dropped my racket with the ball. As the ball drops, so does my racket. They go down together. That is what allows me to hit the ball right after the bounce. Let's watch the next one. I'm doing it again. I'm dropping my racket with the ball. Most players who struggle taking the ball on the rise and they can't figure out the timing, they keep the racket up there as the ball is dropping. Well, then they're too late. Then they're not fast enough to then drop in time. You want to drop the racket with the ball so that the moment the ball bounces, you can hit it. This is an amazing way of timing. And then last is you want to, there it is again, look at that. That's perfect. I'm dropping my racket with the ball. Next is you want to hit the ball low. Now that was too low, but you got the idea. I want to hit the ball really low over the net. By the way, let me see where this ball lands. Did that ball land out? No, it was in. My fault. For some reason, I was thinking that ball was out. And if it was out, I would still take it on the rise and then just call it out. You're allowed to call the ball out after it bounces. But notice how low I'm hitting this ball. It's really important that you don't let the ball go high off your racket, because typically you're going to hit less spin on this type of forehand, and then the ball goes out, so you only have gravity pulling that ball down. So crowd the bounce, drop your racket down with the ball, and then aim low over the net. All right, let's watch this. Just a few shots in action. So go out on the court and film yourself trying on the rise forehands. Crowd the bounce, drop the racket with the ball, and aim low. And if you do that, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.